I have just survived 100 days in my Minecraft survival world. So today everybody, I've decided to showcase everything that I've done within this time. Showcasing the builds, events, and everything in our world. Throughout the 100 days, we built some amazing things. But with that said everyone, let's get straight into it on how I survived 100 days in this Minecraft world. Good day everybody and welcome to the world, to my 100-day world named Erdennia. This, everyone, is a world that I've been working on recently for the past month or so, and we've just reached the 100-day mark, so I thought it would be fun to go ahead and showcase everyone every build in the world as a little world tour, along with sharing some information about what actually comes with this world and everything about it. So everybody, what better place to start than the very center of the world, the very first build in the entire world, the original house that I actually built when this world was still a Let's Play on episode 1. Now, to be fair everyone, this world I made to basically just have fun on Minecraft again, doing weird designs and just having fun with everything. And as you guys can see right here, the actual roof of this house, it's made of trees. I thought it was just something really fun to do and just to kind of make the original design a bit more interesting. Along with that everyone, I made a nice little wheat farm right outside. And if you guys remember on episode 1, I think it was Twist right here who actually had the comment of the day, who helped for episode 2. But yeah, this house everyone actually worked out really well. And I actually stayed here really for most of the 100 days, and it was only until the later 30 days that I actually moved houses. And in here everyone, we actually have our brand new, well not the brand new, the original storage room of the world, all sorted, you know, the basic sign, and on the wall right here everyone, my first diamond little trophy sort of thing right here, which I got on the 21st of the 6th, which is basically literally a month ago. Now you guys can see right here, my tools and stuff aren't very good. However, I've mainly just been building this 100 days, and over here we actually have another little build right here. We have a classic little bridge that I think I made as one of the first buildings in the day, next to my massive sugarcane farm that goes down the river. But yeah, I love this little design. It's just a real basic little thing. I haven't used it really much, but it's there, and I love just having that little extra build. Got my little boat there. We also have down here, everyone, my original mine, which is I don't really use too much, but I did get a lot of cobblestone back in the day. And over here, everyone, we have the main or original hub sort of area of the world, which I made myself a nice little fountain. We also have over here Peanut's palace, when Peanut, my little dog, actually lived over here. But yeah, I think it was episode 4 we built this little area, and we just built some basic little farms and stuff. Got a carrot farm, wheat farm, a little mine shaft, ding-a-ling-ling-ling. And yeah, that's actually still my main mine shaft that I use in the world. It's still got everything down there. We also have the almighty sheep statue over there, who actually, you know what, he doesn't have a name. That's still something I have not given him, is a name. But yeah, that statue was so fun to do, although that wool was a pain to get. And over here, run up this little pathway, we have all the animal farms of the original part of the world, who these definitely helped a lot. And over here we have our nether portal, and also the episode 2 Skyrim Krugat little remembrance thing. Now up here everyone, we actually have a quite unique build. Basically everyone, I actually live streamed this world one time before I went on holidays to New Zealand, and I actually had some of you guys on the world, and this was one of the houses. I'm pretty sure him made this. He only actually half did it, and what I went ahead and did was actually finish it off with my own little spin. Now he can always change it, but that's just what what I thought he would end up building it to look like. So I added some fire and stuff, some white glass, added all the interior, and I thought it looked pretty damn good. Just a fun little nether build. I mean, what world doesn't have a bloody nether build? Over here to everyone, I have my little hobbit hole tunnel thingamajiggy. I thought this was so cool when I made it. But yeah, I really love this build, just a basic little tunnel going through the hill. Because this whole part here, I was originally just going to terraform it all and get rid of this whole hill. But what I decided to do was actually just build underneath it and then raise it all up and actually use the landform to make a new area, which was really cool. But before we check out that part of the town, let's have a look everyone and look at Goomba. Goomba was another person that actually come onto the world. This is Goomba's shack right here, basic little house. I do love it though, as if you guys know me, you guys know I love that classic Minecraft build. He also got his little Goomba's mine down here. Goomba's looking bloody fresh with his little mine down there, and Goomba's shop over here, which has some little things in it, but I'm not allowed to steal. Apologies Goomba, I will respect your wishes. Now though everyone, coming into the new part of the town, we basically basically have ourselves a nice little stone road coming through here, which actually leads everyone to my little barn that I built. Now, this is actually my second, I guess you could say my second animal area place, and I wanted to basically try to experiment with a new kind of like wool roof design. Now, I'd never really done that before, and I wanted to do kind of like a four-sided sort of roof, and I think it looks really, really nice, just a simple little build. But yeah, I just wanted to experiment. And on the side here, we have ourselves a little pumpkin and melon patch, which I've actually been using so much for so many builds, because you guys would not believe how many builds you can make out of pumpkins and melons. But yeah, in the inside here, there isn't really anything interesting. I haven't even got animals in here, which I definitely need to get in here. But we do have a copper door that oxidized. And over here, everyone, we have ourselves a nice little nether statue. Now, this nether statue, I have no idea what I was doing when I built this. I kind of just want to just like make a fun little build out of some of the richer blocks that I had from the nether. I used some crying obsidian and stuff from all the trading I did with piglins, and I think it looks pretty cool. A nice little trident block. He's got like some luscious locks at the back. You know, look at that. He's looking fresh, and I love just kind of the inclusion into this area with it. Over here, everyone, was actually my cactus farm. Now, basically, little background check for this, everyone. Oh my god, that looks so cool over there. Little background check, everyone, for this. Basically, I had a lot of copper from a mining trip, and I wanted to use it, but I didn't really want to make just a copper building for nothing. So what I decided to do, everyone, was go ahead and actually go exploring and get some cactus. Now, I think I built this around day 37. And as you guys can see, from what originally was a very lush orange has now turned to a very dull-looking blue. So I don't really know how I feel about this now, but the design I do love. It's very intricate, you know, with little patterns and stuff like that, with a little birch roof, and with the automatic cactus farm inside, we have so many cactus. But yeah, I love this build. It's like a little fun little thing that I built, and I think it's definitely very unique, and that's what I kind of want to do. I love those sort of unique builds. Over here, everyone, we actually have a nice little like fun project, like a little side project, I should say, that I have not finished yet. This is actually a project that is still in progression, I guess. But basically what it is, everyone, it's just going to be a nice little tower, because I want some more verticality in my world, but I haven't actually gone ahead and done it yet. So this is basically was just something I was working on in the background, but I'm definitely going to come back to this in the future, because I basically want to have just like a bunch of towers in my world, because I think it just looks really cool having towers. And I kind of designed this off of my original subscriber scraper for my original Legacy series, which I think looks amazing. And over here, everyone, we have ourselves our Happy Ghast enclosure, which I made when the Happy Ghast first came out for episode 5 of my Let's Play. I don't really do the Let's Play anymore because not many people really watch it, but I've still been playing on the world, and I might go back to it very, very soon. But yeah, this little buddy was so crazy. Like, this is where I rehydrated. I made this nice little enclosure for them, bit of unique designs and stuff, patterns and whatnot, and a nice little leaf roof, which I still love. But yeah, this guy is so bloody cool, and I'm definitely gonna be using him for like the bigger builds, but I haven't really found like a proper use for him yet. So I actually forget the name. There originally was 2 of them as well, but one of them just disappeared. I actually have no idea where it went. But yeah, coming through here, everyone, we have my beautiful 100-day statue for the world. So as you guys can see, 100 days, 22nd of the 7th, 25, which is the date right now of recording this. But yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic. I'm so happy with this. I wanted to use all my special blocks for it. And right down here, we actually have a map, everyone, of everything we've built so far, which I love. I love doing maps, and this was so fun to make. And over here, everyone, we have ourselves my beautiful little quarry mine. Basically, here's a little thing. For that build over there, which you guys will see very soon, and just all the builds in the world, I needed a lot of cobblestone. This was just a fun little thing that I decided to do, and I decorated it all out of a little glass roof, and this is where I've been getting all my cobblestone from. It doesn't look that big, but trust me, this thing, as I keep going down further and further, this is going to look so cool and actually give me so many resources. I love quarry mines in this game. There's something about them that's so simplistic, and you just hop in their mine and just make a massive hole. Anyway, let's stray away from the path real quick before we go over to the main star of the show over there. We have random Cyndaquil's definitely peak house. Now, I'm going to sleep in Cyndaquil's house real quick. But yeah, everyone, this house right here, this was another little viewer that I had on the world, and he half built his house as well on stream. So what I decided to do was just quickly go ahead and add a nice little classic roof onto this, just to make it feel a bit more complete in the world, not have a half built house. But yeah, I actually really love how this actually turned out. Just a block roof, and it just feels like a nice little cottage right here. Nothing too crazy, nothing too sweet, but just a nice little off-build, off-grid over here near the river. Now over here, however, is a very interesting house right here. Now right over here, everyone, we have my good mate Skyrim Cougat's house, who is a viewer slash Fred slash Discord member, and he basically basically made himself a nice little cake house. Now, originally it just had a wool roof, and I decided to add some like nice little redstone blocks on top to some cherries, which I think looks absolutely amazing, and it looks so bloody cool. It looks very 3D. Now, on the inside, however, Eddie is not complete yet, but Skyrim, I'm guessing he's gonna, next stream or whatever, he's gonna come on and he's gonna finish up this house, because that's the thing, everyone. If you guys do want to build some stuff on this world, oh my god, creeper! Are you joking? Oh, that is so unfortunate. That come out of bloody nowhere. All right, I'll finish that later. That's, oh my god, that is so irritating. Anyway, everyone, coming over here, we have ourselves the main part of the show that I've probably spent the last 40 days working on in this game. And this, everyone, is the brand new complex of the world, basically my house. And as you guys can see from across the river here, this looks so cool, and I'll give you guys some more details on that later, but let's just have a look and see what's going on here. As you guys can see right here, we have a nice little river decorated with some sugarcane, and basically, everyone, this is completely man-made. This was a little project that I worked on, and basically what I had done is this was just about all connected, and I basically dug it out down to the water level, raised it up in certain parts, and added all this water in as like a nice little running river going through here. And I love this. Like, this just looks so cool in my opinion. And in the future, I'm going to add some like seagrass and stuff like that and coral maybe through here. But for now, I'm very, very happy with how this looks. This looks so bloody cool. I was just going to have a pathway, but I kind of want to make it feel like as I transitioned over to here, that it was almost like its own little like island within itself and like a whole different vibe and everything. So that's what I decided to do. And then we go up on this nice little bridge diagonal bridge that I built here. Now, this whole area here, everyone, I have a lot of ideas for. Basically, this part here is all going to be part of my house. Basically, as I expand this build, I'm going to basically be building all different things along here and going out to the river, going across the lake, and basically expanding the house up like this whole area. Now, based from the design, you guys might be able to see this is a more classic sort of design I want to go for, and was definitely influenced by the old traditional like title update tutorial worlds, which I saw a lot of builds like this, and that was just what I was thinking of when I built this. I didn't want to have a real basic boring house. I wanted to kind of have my own unique sort of thing. So as you guys can see, what I've actually done is built in a walkway that goes through here and down into this part, which I'll show you guys very, very soon. But yeah, this little walkway was just something I wanted to incorporate into the build. I kind of built off of this actual walkway, and this was how I kind of formatted my house. And oh, by the way, back here, we've got a nice little waterfall too that goes down to the lake. I thought it just looks really, really cool. But yeah, you guys will notice I build very organically when I'm building, and that's the sort of shape that I want to go for. But in here, everyone, we have ourselves my beautiful little storage system right here, all organized to have everything that I need, along with all my little workstations and whatnot. But yeah, this is my main storage room that I spend most of my time in. Now, besides that, if we want to quickly go ahead and go through this door, we will have my main little chill out room of the house. Now, there's not really much in here, but this is just a nice little fun room that I just wanted to experiment with and just like do all different block palettes. As you guys can see, got the deep slate, oak, and then a bit of a white wool roof, which I think looks really, really cool. Where in here, I got my nice little like balcony sort of thing that looks over out on the river. Got like a birch log and birch checkerboard flooring, which I think looks really, really cool, with a deep slate tile roof. And I just want to kind of like just have this balcony area that I think could just work off of. I'm not really sure what I'm going to put here. I think I might put like an anvil here or something like that. But coming into here, everyone, this is a very unique room. As you guys can see, it splits off and it goes off into this new diagonal sort of big facing window that looks out into the beautiful valley. And we got ourselves a pumpkin floor and a blue wool roof. Now, you may be wondering, why the hell would you do that? Well, I kind of want to do something unique, and I just had a bunch of random blocks, and I was like, why not try it out and see if they go together? And I really love this design, as well as the windows too that you can actually look into the walkway. I love the design, and it looks so cool. But yeah, that was my main thing, everyone, with this build, is that I kind of just wanted to experiment and just have fun with it. That was like my main thing, and that's why we actually come up into here, everyone, and this is the second floor room. Now, this is a kind of like hub area, and what I wanted to do for this room was kind of, like I said, I want every room basically to be different. And that's why you guys can see, I actually raided a bastion and got some of this gilded blackstone, which I decided to put in the floor with the deep slate tiles. And I think I love it. I think it looks so cool and just adds that bit of diversity. And we also went ahead and used some wool walls and stuff like that, some oak roofing, got some paintings, got some little bookshelves and stuff, which I think looks really cool. Got little moss planters and stuff. I love this room. This is a nice little room here. Anyway, coming into here, everyone, we have, not really sure this room is kind of just a dividing room. Kind of just another thing, a little thing. We've got a balcony up there, which kind of looks a bit cluttered, but like I said, I kind of love that messiness to my build, and like kind of makes everything feel really fun to look around in. Every little detail of the build has something different. Like I said, I got this like last little like stripped birch thing here. We've got some spruce here. Looking into the windows looks pretty cool. Got a little nice table here. Not really do much with it, but you can still look out and see everything. That's cool. Got some planters. And coming out here, everyone, we have ourselves on top of the actual castle thing over here. We got my enchantment table. Now, I haven't actually got many good enchantments yet, but I've mainly just been working on my levels, because back in, I think, episode 3 or 4, I lost all my levels from a piglet, and it was so bloody annoying, so I'm still been trying to get all that back. We also have ourselves a nice little tree right here that I planted. Got some rose bushes around it. I really love this. Just like kind of fills the space a bit and looks pretty damn cool in my opinion. Anyway, everyone, coming up here, we got kind of like this side room that goes through here, and this leads ourselves to a spiral staircase. And we also have a big window here, and under the stairs here, we got a nice little guest bed. Probably not the best guest bed if you're Harry Potter, I guess, but got a chest here and a nice little bed if you want to sleep in there. But anyway, coming up here, everyone, we have the main star of the show. But before we go in there, we got a nice little balcony up here, and this is just a nice little thing. I like better fill the space a bit and get some nice window views. But everyone, my favorite room in the entire house, and probably the room I spend the most time in, my room. Now, this is a very interesting room because it's kind of random. That's the thing I was going for. This room is just something that I just wanted to have fun with and kind of just do random stuff. As you see, we've got a little Peanut, our little dog here. But yeah, some people may not like this room, but I love it. There's something about it that's just so cool to me. Having every little aspect of the room feel different and have everything unique to see, you know? Like over here, we've got a jack-o'-lantern's nightstand with a chest on it. We've got a really weird sort of like glass pane window. We've got some planters. We've got a banner. And this banner I actually used the snout design that I got from the Bastion and made my nice little banner decorators. We've got like a little like white and red carpet. We've got a pillar here that actually has the balcony up there that I was looking at just before. And along with that, we also have a little balcony looking down there with a lapis block kind of like grid thing. And over here too, we have ourselves a nice little fireplace, because what room is finished without a nice little fireplace? And finally, everyone, coming up the stairs here with the 2 jack-o'-lanterns on each side, we have my massive little bed up here. We've got some planters on either side with some azalea stuff, and a massive circular window looking out onto the mountains with my big double bed right here. But yeah, in short, that is basically, everyone, everything in my house. Now, like I said, I'm going to be expanding. Oh wait, hold on, there is one more thing. But yeah, everyone, I have so many ambitions for this world and like all the things I'm going to build for my house, because I'm going to be expanding this house so much. And under here, everyone, we actually have the start on my underground area that has right here a nice little strip mine entrance that goes down to like basically diamond level. Connected in here, we've got some pillars and stuff. I love this building, and honestly, everyone, this is definitely up there with one of my favorite Minecraft homes I've ever built, just because of the pure kind of craziness to it and fun to it I had. And that is basically my entire house done. But coming over here, everyone, we have the final build, and that is over here, everyone, my cousin's house, who he's actually been on the world fairly recently, and he has started actually finally having his impact on the world, and he's gonna be building a lot of stuff on the world as he plays. But this, everyone, is his little home. So as you guys can see, he basically wanted to live on the peninsula here. Now, originally he saw this island here and he wanted to build on it, so he made this nice little like dark oak bridge right here, some iron door entrance, and right here, this is his home. I love the design so far. He hasn't finished yet, but he will be finishing very, very soon, and I'm very excited to see what he's going to do with everything here. Along with that, he's got his nice little mine that goes down right there. But everybody, in short, that is everything inside of Erdennia. Now, if you guys don't know Erdennia, that is actually what this world is called, and everything that I've done within 100 days. I think I've done a lot of progress. Let me know what you guys think I should build down below, and let me know your thoughts on the world and like everything. What was your favorite build so far? But yeah, I've got so many ambitions, and I'm going to be showcasing more and more stuff on this world if you are interested. So please like that subscribe button, press that subscribe button, and don't miss out on future videos. Cheers everyone for watching. Hope you have a great bloody day, and good bloody bye.